To Wyoming and is one of the earlier people in this area. And there used to be right here a big sheep corral. He raised sheep, and there were 2,000 sheep there in this corral, and he would give them birth, and there was hay shed up here, and there was a well on the top of one of these hills, and there was a little house there, and he had a bunch of sheep herders that would come and take care of the sheep. And then in the spring, when the sheep were the baby sheep, the lambs were born, then he would take off, they would go up that draw, and they would take them to the top of a mountain over there, and that's where he would keep them during the summer. And there used to be a little house right down here on the draw, and your great grandfather, not your great great grandfather, but your great grandfather, they had, you know what the COVID is, disease that went on worldwide. Well, when your grandfather was about your age, great grandfather was your age, a pandemic went through the world, and it was called polio. You ever heard of polio?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, what polio would do, it would paralyze your joints, and like you might grow up with, your arms would quit growing, or your legs would quit growing, or it might affect different parts of your body. And there was a polio epidemic in the 30s, and it was in Cody. And your great-great-grandmother sent your great-grandfather out here to live in this little house so he wouldn't catch the polio that was going through Cody. So these pandemics, you know, they come and go every now and then, and you guys have experienced one, but your great-great-grandfather experienced one as well. So anyway, there's a lot of history out here because your ancestors were here long, long time ago when there were still Indians living in communities in this area before they moved to the reservation. And if we took that road right there, we would come out at the house where your great-grandfather was born. Maybe someday I'll point it out to you. It's still standing.
Is it really?
Yeah. It was just him and his mother in a bedroom, in a bathroom. There was no doctor because it was a snowstorm. So she delivered my father all by herself on one February night. Lots of snow.
Grandpa Jack?
Okay. So that's your heritage. That's your ancestors.